Hello everyone, and welcome to my top favorite seasons of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. And as to why top 10, well, thankfully that's the only amount of seasons the show has had. So without any further ado, let's begin. Number 9, Season 8. This is definitely where I feel the show had started to lose its magic, but thankfully it had enough to last another 2 seasons without the show going completely to shit. But still, though, this is definitely the weakest season of the show, with only a small handful of decent episodes at best. Number 8, Season 9. For a final season, it wasn't too bad, but what it has, but as to why it is this low for me, is simply because of some of the lingering plot threads of Season 8 that I didn't much care for, such as the Student 6, which I might do a separate video on that. But that said, this was a pretty okay season, with a great series finale that almost made up for it all. Number 7, Season 7. Honestly, this was a pretty tough call, as prior to making this list, I liked Season 7 more than Season 6, but after rewatching the seasons and thinking about it, I definitely like Season 6 a little more than Season 7, though that's not to say this season didn't have its fair share of good moments. Number 6, Season 6. This was a pretty decent season, not as good as the previous season, but you could tell that there are still some ideas left to use with not only this season, but also Season 7. Number 5, Season 5. Season 5 is in my honest opinion, was the last truly good season. And like I said previously, that's not to say that either 2 seasons were bad. They just didn't have the same kind of magic that Season 5 and prior seasons had. Though, looking back now, as much as I enjoyed Starlight's character, I kind of wish they didn't redeemed her. As to why, I'm probably saving that for another video entirely. But part of it has to do with how her character is handled post Season 7. Number 4, Season 1. This was a great first season of a children's cartoon in my opinion, as it set the tone for the series, gave the setup for our main characters' goals and arcs. Number 3, Season 3. While this was a short season, a lot of people wish would have been longer, but in my opinion, it's what makes this season stand out, with it's also having some of my favorite classic episodes. Number 2, Season 2. Season 2 was not only when the show started to get a lot of traction, as well as the Brony community starting to get significantly bigger, with even more iconic classic memes, but also this was the last season to have any involvement from Lauren Faust up till the season finale. And finally, number 1, Season 4. Season 4 is my absolute favorite. Not only was the first season I was able to watch in real time, but also as being the last season that aired on the Hub Network before it got rebranded as Discovery Family. But also I love how it had an overarching storyline with the Tree of Harmony box, as well as my own personal bias, nostalgia. And that concludes my top 9 favorite seasons of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. It's a bittersweet feeling seeing the decade come to an end, as these have been my favorite years of my life. Favorite years of my life so far. The time that I've spent and will continue to spend in the within the Brony fandom will be something that I'll always cherish, and I hope that the fandom continues to thrive even as the franchise our fandom is based around moves on to its next chapter. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the new year and decade.